guess what the result was? Of course, you know how it ended. Up next was the Parancras Negros of Angola in the quarterfinal. After the players as well as their coaches were boasting, you know how it ended. But then we saw what happened in the game, how it panned out. Right now, it is Nigeria against the Bafana of South Africa at 6 p.m. The coaches have been talking, the players have been talking, as well as their legends as well, or saying that they will definitely get past the Super Eagles of Nigeria. But the Super Eagles in the other end are just taking it one game at a time, one half at a time. And slowly but surely, this team have been impressive to every time they step out. It's been good result. Let's see how it panned out. A very good afternoon to you. Welcome to yet another exciting moment on your amazing show, AFCON Update, on your super duper radio dial, Voice of the People 96.1 FM, Abuja. With me, Franklin Imuna, the one you love to call Uncle Fine Boy, because I am the finest uncle talking sports in the capital city and beyond. And today, I've got my partner, Mr. Johnson Makoji. You love to call him Mr. J. And together, we will be driving you in style in the next 15 minutes on the show. 15 to 17 minutes, I guess. Mr. J.
Good afternoon.
Today is the day.
Yeah, it's the
You're
day
getting
again.
closer to the trophy.
Yeah.
Two more wins.
We are very excited. Yeah, 2 more wins. And that is the target. We are getting it.
One for the semi-final
And one
for the final.
But
And
then you just said it that we are taking it one game at a time. So
True.
let's just focus on this game and then we'll talk of the final.
all right, before we focus on the games for today, let's look at what's been going on in the camp of the Black Stars of Ghana. Yes, they have been knocked out of the AFCON. I'm about to say Champions League.
They have
Come on
been knocked
now.
out of
Of the
the
AFCON.
AFCON by Nigeria.
No, not Nigeria. Now they didn't qualify for
National team. Then
even people returned to Conakry after it crashed out of the ongoing African Cup of Nations. The male, female, young, middle-aged, as well as the aged people, even the old residents of Conakry, that's the capital of Guinea, shut down the streets to throw a heroic welcome for the Silly Stars of Guinea.
Yeah, coming to the quarterfinals of AFCON, and that is going to tell you how relevant, how important the AFCON hour.
Everybody had to
become.
come out to welcome them, to
it-
celebrate them.
It tells a lot. It speaks volume.
Of course, it does speak volume. We hope that when the Super Eagles eventually win, according to Mr. J's prediction,
We will shut down the airport.
Not just the airport,
No,
there'll be
no.
public holiday. There should be public holiday,
Well,
but not for people like us, you know.
no, if we go on holiday, who will tell them what's happening? So,
Certainly, no one. Talking about telling the people how it's been going down. Let me let you know that one man refused to be told how it's been going down, but rather he chose to come down to Cote d'Ivoire to come watch his fellow countrymen play against the host nation. The president of DR Congo on Monday touched down Cote d'Ivoire to support his countrymen that will be playing in the semi-final against the Ivorians. And let me also let you know that they are responsible for hoisting out record 7-time champion Egypt in this tournament. It seems that the Congolese will definitely be in familiar ground as they will be going head-to-head against the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire. Mr. J, the president of DR Congo, live to support his fellow countrymen.
I just hope it won't be an undue pressure.
It will be an extra motivation if you ask me, because
it could be motivation.
the Congolese, the way they play their football, Mr. J, is quite impeccable.
It could be motivation and it could add pressure on the players.
Okay.
But then this if I were the president of Congo, I will just promise them, give them, because I don't know, without me they have been able to come this far. But then his presence in this case is to tell them that I'm not just talking, I'm not just supporting
I am
you.
here
I am
person.
here to let you know that I'm strongly behind
Mr.
you.
J, they are playing against Cote d'Ivoire. They are playing against the host nation. They are their president, their ministers, their fans, their fellow citizens. Everywhere will be packed full. The energy in the stadium, Mr. J, is going to be like never before. So if the president is there to support his own, to me, I see it as an extra motivation, not just pressure at all.
Well, I'm speaking from the angle that up until now he hasn't been there, but there's been communication, and the lads have been living up to. They have been doing their jobs very well, staying put till this moment. So, but it should be an extra motivation. But we've seen where motivations have also become pressure on players.
Of course, it has become pressure on players if the motivation is not channeled appropriately. All right, so let's move over now to the game that will be going down later tonight. But just so you know, the game between DR Congo and Cote d'Ivoire will be going on at exactly 9 p.m. That will be the second semi-final Nigerian time after the Nigerian take on South Africa. And Mr. J, let's come down to the one that will be going down later this evening, when the Super Eagles will be locking on against the boys from South Africa.
Super Eagles, waiting they happen, waiting they share, we want know. Shana winch, I been landing, no matter their plan, no, we go still they fly.
Mr. J, whenever this music comes alive, you are always a fun of nodding your head and moving your body rhythmically to how this game usually goes down right from the group stage up until the quarterfinals. Your rhythmatic kind of moves that gives me that feeling when it was way back. But later this evening, Mr. J, I hope it will not be disappointment. One man is speaking from the camp of South Africa, talking about one of their legends himself, Mr. Neil Tavi. He has come out to highlight what the South Africans need to do in order to defeat the Super Eagles of Nigeria. He says that the game is going to be tough, no doubt, but he expects his fellow countrymen to begin in front foot and pile pressure on the Super Eagles. He wants them to get the goal as early as possible and kill the game in 90 minutes. But in case they cannot do it in 90 minutes, they should trust their own Williams to get the job done in penalty shootout. Do you want to agree with him?
I don't think Super Eagles will allow this game to go to extra time, not to talk of
penalty
going to
shootout.
Penalties. We know what to do to win the game at regulation time, and we will do it again.
He said that what they dare not do in Boake is retreat into a defensive share that will be playing into the hands of the Nigerians. South Africa, he says, must approach the match in a similar manner to the game against Morocco. Defend in depth when necessary, but also apply pressure. He wants them to attack and never to defend, because defending means they will be playing into the hands of the Super Eagles.
See, my brother, there are different tactics in football, but if you want to, you look at your opponent. Nigeria is a team that midfield-wise we are stable now, and we are very good defensively. So how did he want to attack us when he knows that we have deadly attackers? They should come out. We don't care. We don't fear. We have good defense. We will soak their pressure, and when we break, they should just be counting the number of goals we score them.
Counting the numbers of goals.
They will play into our hands.
3 times you have met them in the AFCON, and all 3 we have won. Dating back to 2000, when we defeated them in the semi-finals by 2-0. In the quarterfinals in 2004, we won them by 4-0.
Yeah.
Yes, in 2004 AFCON. And the last time we met again in the AFCON was in 2019. We defeated them by 2-1. And the coach of the Super Eagles, Coach Osepesero, has once again reiterated his desire. I'm telling you.
Don't be complacent.
Not only that, he has come out to declare again that he wants to win the AFCON. That he has what it takes in terms of the players, in terms of their abilities, in terms of their tactical brilliance. He has what it takes to win the AFCON this time around. And he has come out to say that yes, South Africa is a good team, but he knows what he needs to do in order to defeat the 1996 champions. This man is speaking with confidence, but not overconfident, trying to let the boys know that look, we can get the job done.
He's practically changing the whole narratives about him now, and he's trying to write his name in the golden book, because up until now nobody expects a certain Jose Pesero to go this far. But then maybe could it be ultimatum given to him by a Nigerian government? I
believe it's the ultimatum he sets for himself. It is more like a personal drive to want to win the AFCON.
Yeah, he really wants to win it, but then he knows that his job, even though
his job is secured, because in the clause is get the team to the semi-final at least, and now he has gotten to the semi-finals.
Exactly. Now it is a drive. It is
his
the drive
personal
within
desire
himself and the desire of the players, because the players also want to have their names written in AFCON golden winners. So everything, the whole drive is there's synergy between the players. There's the same drive, the same target, the same motivation. Everyone seems to be focused. Even the NFF, the supporters, we are all everything. Every Nigerian, we have the same target. The focus is just go there, bring home the trophy.
Going there to win the trophy. We are not going there to just look at the beautiful ladies, or as well as the edifice right there in Cote d'Ivoire. The edifice does not move us at all.
We have edifice.
Of course we do. And looking at these two teams, Mr. J, they are evenly matched defensively. They have the best defense so far going into the semi-finals in terms of goals conceded. While we have conceded just one, South Africa have considered two, and they have kept 4 clean sheets, same as the Super Eagles, keeping 4 clean sheets. But then let's look at the goalkeeping department. They have a Williams, we have a Stanley Wabali, and both Stanley Wabali and a Williams both play in the South African League. And it is an advantage to us because Wabali, who plays in the South African League, Chippas United to be precise, understands the way these South Africans play their football. In fact, you understand the way they think. Looking at the entire starting 11 for South Africa, they are almost all home base,
yeah, exactly,
compared to what we have here. So I see a slight advantage for the Super Eagles against the South Africa in a goalkeeping department.
Yeah, we really rely on our goalkeeper because of this advantage you just mentioned. Because in going to a critical game like this, a semi-final game in a tournament, every detail really matters.
Of course,
and
it does.
Rely on him to give us some of the details that we use to hold back the South Africans.
Again,
because he playing there, it's not as if he doesn't concede goal in his league, but then he should know more about the players. Maybe some of his teammates will be there, but I've not gotten that detail. But then he should know more about the players.
Of course,
they play in the same league with him now. So
you know, Nigeria have a very good defenders, no doubt. Same as the South Africans. Our defense are not only groomed with African football, the likes of William Trust Ekong, the likes of Kenneth Omeru, not forgetting Semilogo Samir Ajayi. We have the likes of Calvin Bastian as well as Edu Sanusi, not forgetting Ola Aina. It's going to be a 5-man defense. No, that is a 3-4-3 formation, and 5 when we are defending. Can this defense and midfield match the South Africans' defense and midfield?
Yes, certainly. This formation 3-4-3
formation,
1 formation. Yeah, that is
3-4-3 formation.
Yeah, 3-4-3 formation.